Hello, everybody. Welcome back to a brand new episode of the Cathedral of Velvet podcast. I'm your host, as always, Parajucial. Thank you guys for coming out. I believe this is the 50th episode of the Cafe podcast. Woo! 50 episodes. Let's go. Yeah, so 50 episodes of Cafe Podcast. Man, it's technically it's 2 years of Cafe Podcast. But hey, glad to glad to have you guys join, stick around for these 2 years or so, and in like a couple of days, it's gonna be my 14th anniversary of content creation. So that is, we're really awesome, having these, little accomplishments and all this stuff. But before I forget, this is the Cafe podcast, Cathedral Velvet, where we talk about the news of, Persona, Megami Tensei, Metaphor, whatnot stuff. And how things goes for the first couple of minutes or so, maybe a little bit longer. Talk about what's been going on in our lives, get to know about the person behind the podcast, and and then we go into the news after that. So yeah, podcast goes every other 2 weeks, so every other week, so obviously you get episode this week and then get a new episode of the week of March 2nd. So so let's get into talking about what's been happening these past few weeks. So one major thing is I finally beat Metaphor. Finally over 100 so many hours being Metaphor. But I won't get into too much because I'm planning to do spoiler cast. Hopefully the next episode with a returning guest. So no promises on the guests, but just like hopefully things will hopefully things will be confirmed soon. Actually, I actually messaged him just like saying, "Oh hey, I messed up the recording dates." I'm messaging like, "Oh no, it's not next week, it's the following week." So just like make sure like. Spoiler cast. Hopefully next episode. And then we go into all the details about that. Going into details of the game, what like don't like about that. So yeah, we'll get into that next week. I mean not next week, next episode. What else is happening? State of Play happened last week, and I honestly thought that was a pretty good state of play. That I thought it had a good amount of games that really piqued my interest. Looking on my main channel right now, where I posted the reactions to that. Digimon Story Time Stranger, yes, awesome, and it's getting an English dub. Yes, it was like I was a little bit disappointed, like after Cyber Sleuth. I mean, not disappointing story, but like after the sequel, Cyber Sleuth, Hacker's Memory didn't get an English dub. I was like, oh, okay, this is the one of those series that's not gonna get an English dub. But then, hey, it did. Because like after Hacker's Memory, there was also Digimon Survive. That also didn't get an English dub. It's just like, Digimon games will never get an English dub again. But no, we got another one. That's awesome. That's really awesome. It looks really great. The models of the Digimon looks much better compared to Cyber Sleuth, Hacker's Memory. Because obviously, well, if you guys didn't know, Cyber Sleuth was also a Vita game, so they also had to had to be constrained to that model. So when the second game comes out, it's basically it uses basically almost everything from the first game. So there's that. So when Time Stranger comes out, it's like, hey, we got some updated models. Looks better than the first two games. And I can't wait to see, like all the different characters there, um, like how the story's gonna play out. And obviously, based from the name, it's gonna be all about time. So time traveling, most likely, it's gonna be a whole thing there. Um, and I heard people say it's gonna involve the Olympos, yeah, the Olympos 13, I believe, and some other like Greek slash royal, I mean Roman themed Digimon. Uh, I heard that there was like some leak that happened last year about like what the Digimon or the one of the main Digimon focus is gonna be. I can't remember, but like I remember seeing like Digimon's face being shown there, and it was shown in the trailer too. So there's that. um, Stellar Blade and Gods of Victory's DLC has been announced. That's, I mean, like actually shown off. I'm so excited for that. But a thing that I am actually worried about is I saw, at least I think it was in like the fine print of like the traces, like you need progress within the game to access the the content. I'm just like, do I really have to start up the game again to actually get the content? Because just like, because if you guys haven't played Blade, I mean, first of all, play it. It's a fun game with hot ladies. But with the game, the game auto saves. Well, technically, you manually save, but you can't choose your slot, and also you can't really like there's no multiple slots. So when you save in one slot, and that's it. Unless you make a new game save, you only have one save slot, and it auto saves, whenever you go to like certain areas, whatnot. So that is just really annoying. Really sucks that you can't just load up a save file from a certain area and then just go around and do stuff. Because there is a point of no return in that game. So yeah, you can't really do much after that. So hopefully, I'm not sure if they really are going to do that, but like I hope there'll be like with like the DLC update, like it comes with like a patch that lets you, hey, if you're already beating the game, you can just load up or like a chapter select, or just load up a certain file, or that'll bring you to like a point where you can play through the content that you already played through, and get access to the DLC. And I just hope that the content isn't just costumes, because not gonna lie, like, yeah, I like the near crossover, but it didn't really add much besides the whole, find the what was it, like the shining tear, shimmering tear, something like that, cans around the area. So just like, I kind of wish there was something a bit more than that, because it's just like essentially like, oh, you find X amount of tiers, can unlock a certain part of the costumes that you get. So like, so the costumes are split up between like the head slash hair, and the body suits, I believe. Yeah, the head. Then you got like face stuff, so like glasses, all that stuff. Then you also got earrings. And then the bodysuit itself. I was trying to remember, like, because there's four pieces, right? So body, head, hair, face, eyes, and then earrings. So yeah, I think those are the four main cosmetics that they can adjust on Eve. So I again hope that we can access this through either like a separate option in like the main menu, like when you start up the game, so you can just jump right in without having to start up a new file. Because I really don't want to do that, especially since I've already beaten the game. I don't want to do it again. Uh, but like the costumes look really awesome. Like so the confirmed Nikkei costumes we're getting is Rappy, Anise, uh, Alice, Scarlet, Dorothy, and Modernia. Though at least 6 so far are confirmed based on the trailer. We don't know if Adam or Lily are going to be getting any costumes. But like since they did get, costumes from the Near crossover, they might do get they might get some costumes from the Nikkei one. Adam might get either like, the Commander or, Anderson costume. While Lily, I think she might get like a Shifty costume, because like both Lily and Shifty do basically they both have the same roles essentially, as like, like the talking to you like through the phone kind of thing, while like being your like kind of like background guide a little bit there. So maybe she'll be that kind of, she might get that kind of costume. Yeah, it looks really good. It's coming out. The DLC is coming out in June, and I believe it's supposed to be free. If I'm remembering like what shit they said in like interviews, they said like if we're doing like collab with like some third party company, those are gonna be paid. But like if it's something like within the company itself, so again like Shift Up, Stellar Blade and Nikkei are both owned by Shift Up, so they're just collaborating with themselves. So hopefully that's going to be a free one. If not, hopefully it's not too expensive for it. And yeah, like looks really awesome. Looks great. Another thing, Lost Soul Aside, got confirmation that is releasing in May, I believe. And can't wait for that game. Like over almost like 10 years in the making. Looks really awesome. It's almost here. I just saw on Twitter today that it is getting a physical release. It said at least Australia is getting a physical release, but not confirmation on but not on confirmation on like if it's getting a US release, because there's an Australian post, but like nothing else besides that. So who knows what might happen? Uh, hmm. Because anything could happen. Anything could happen. But if there's a physical release, I'm gonna get it, because just like, been waiting 10 years for this. But yeah, that is awesome. Can't wait for that. Can't wait for that. Hopefully, the like it stays true to what it is. Hopefully, it's really good. And last game that kind of piqued my interest was Tides of Annihilation. It's just like it's action hack and slash game, kind of similar to like Devil May Cry sort of, and people were like really looking towards that. And I'm looking at like I'm looking. I just noticed on the like to dislike ratio, it is basically even. Like, well, what did I do? It's like 5 likes, 4 dislikes. Like, what? Like, well, what do I say that deserves 4 dislikes? Oh man. Like, I know I mentioned that people are gonna call it a Goonin game, and I'm saying that like, hey, I don't want this game to be called a Goonin game, just because there's a lot like attractive women in it. Just like, hey, I hope it's not being called a Goonin game. Please don't let it be called a Goonin game. It's just annoying that word, just like Goonin, just like, the thing that word bothers me, just like Oh, you're playing good in game. Okay, and is that supposed to mean something? Like, I don't care. Like, I play games because I like what it looks like. So yeah. But yeah, all my like basically I made like 4 separate reactions, like the highlights of that, and then the full on reactions up on the main channel. So you guys want to check out there, it is there. And like I've held on to like this video for like I think 2 weeks, and I finally uploaded. It's the Yu-Gi-Oh! Supreme Darkness booster box. I got 2 boxes of those, and yeah, it's up on the channel. Pull some good stuff. And yeah, it's like I'm surprised it took that long just to go through like 2 boxes, even though like I tried to go a bit faster. But yeah, that's it with like the main channel kind of update. Yeah, and I really gotta get back into uploading the main metaphor, because I was mainly like try to take a lot like um backlog for more editing, so it's like, well, I took a break from uploading metaphors so I can regain some more backlog videos. Like, it's just like, okay, schedule that, schedule that. Oh no, I have no videos. Oh, so yeah. uh what else? Not much else. My dad is in town visiting. uh Basically came back in town to pick up his truck, but unfortunately he's getting problems because like the car is a 94 truck. It's just like, bro, like with the amount of money and like issues the truck is causing him, just like it would be much better to just get at least a newer but used truck, at least a truck from like the 2010s, like at least there, because at least it's newer. And if you get used, hey, you don't have to pay like lease or whatever, just pay for the insurance of that. Much less problems. That uh and man, that truck has like a lot of issues, like I mean, like no AC, and that's one important thing. The lights barely work. It's like you can barely see inside the truck. But like it has a bunch of issues, but I'm pretty sure it's some ultimate as just like I know it means a lot to you, but like it's much better to just get a better vehicle, so you're not spending like the amount of money you're spending on the truck, it could be put towards a better vehicle, so you don't have that much trouble. So yeah. And yeah, hopefully he can try to fix up tomorrow so he can leave, because he also has like his trailer attached to it. So yeah, hopefully by tomorrow it can be done, because like it's he can't just stay here for a long time. So yeah. um and I think, oh, uh one funny thing that happened is just that I was looking, for like some games on like the Facebook Marketplace. It's just like, okay, let's see. Like, oh hey, this guy is selling like a bundle of like 6 games. It was PlayStation All Stars Battle Royale, um Resident Evil 5, Valkyria Chronicles, Tales of Agarest War 2, GTA 5, and Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag, all for $15. So it was just like, oh cool. I was mainly looking to like looking towards like uh PlayStation All Stars, Agarest War 2, and Valkyria Chronicles. Those were the main like 3 games I was looking for, while the others just like and like partially RE5, because like one, I never owned a Resident Evil game, so like sure. And like seeing people like what would people thought about the game, it's like, oh yeah, seems like pretty cool game. While Assassin's Creed 4 and GTA 5, like I really didn't care. So like I hit him out like, oh hey, it's like, oh, this is like this whole bundles for shit sale for like $50. Like, oh, uh, is it possible for me to just get like uh All Stars, RE5, Actress 2, and Valkyrie for just $10, and you can, like keep the GTA 5 and Black Flag. He was like, no, sorry, it's everything for 15. She's like, I mean, I was giving him, a good deal, cause technically, like every game is like, if you're paying $15, like each game is 250, so like 250 times, $2.50 times 6 is 15. So like you can technically sell the two other games for like $5 together. You could do that. But yeah, mm. Yeah, it's all right. So but like after that, like it's like okay, I'll take the whole thing for 15. It's like okay, I get off work at this time. We can meet up essentially at my work because he's basically when it shows the it shows basically the similar area where that person's at. So like, hey, can you meet me at my work at this time? I can do that. Did you get any any update until the following day? He's like, oh yeah, I'm out of town. Just like you could have told me that, that would have been good. But yeah, so bit of annoyance, but okay. But yeah, so I didn't get that. Not sure if he's still selling it or not, but yeah, I might have to contact him a bit later. Uh, so yeah, that's been it for my update. I don't think much else has happened. Um. Oh, I don't think I even mentioned this last time, but like playing Koei Tecmo sent me a code for Ninja Gaiden 2 Black. It was like, oh yeah, this is a pretty fun game, but it is kind of challenging. I think like just the main thing with that game is that the controls I feel like I'm fighting with the controls a bit. Cause like I feel like I'm moving around, but there's like a bit of a delay to it. Like like milliseconds of a delay. And another thing that's a bit of annoyance is just that when I'm fighting other like ninja enemies, I feel like I can't tell which enemy is me and which character is me and which one's the enemy, because we look just so similar, just like a different shade. Like, obviously, playing as Ri Hayabusa, you're clad in black, while the enemies might be like a lighter gray or lighter black, something like that. Just like, and I'm like just confused. Like, and once you get like blood on you, just like, oh, guys, just even more confusing because everyone gets blood on them. When you're slashing them and all that stuff. It's just like, I wish there was at least change the colors of the enemies a bit more so I can tell or differentiate myself, or at least, a bit of a highlight over them. And one more thing, like having a lock on would be pretty good, because sometimes I just feel like, okay, I'm attacking the enemy and then I'm missing it because I'm not focused on the enemy. So it's just like, if they can add that like as a patch, that'd be pretty good. But yeah, I think that's about it for what's been happening to me within the past 2 weeks or so. Yeah. So yeah, let's get into the news. This portion of the podcast is sponsored by you, the patrons on patreon.com/Cave Podcast. With as low as $3 a month, you can support me and the podcast with benefits such as exclusive posts, early access to the podcast, no in-video ads, your name scrolling in the video, and much more. So please consider supporting your boy over at patreon.com/cavepodcast. And now back to the show. Yeah, so let me just do something really quick. Just checking something, but yeah. Let's get right on over to the news. Yeah. So like always, we're checking news out on Persona Central. Please guys, make sure you check them out. Check out the website, check out the Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. Any articles that we're checking out will be linked down in the description of the video and audio podcast. So please, again, make sure you guys check them out and support them however way you can. So, let us get right into the first article. So, Persona 3 Reload and Royal gets an Isetan Shinjuku merchandise. So yeah, I saw one of them, no, two of them before. Alice has announced a merchandise collaboration with high fashion shopping destination Isetan Shinjuku, featuring Reload and Royal. The event will run from February 19th to March 4th, and features a range of merchandise made in collaboration with a selection of Isetan brands. The items on sale will be at the event will also be made available at the Isetan Mitsukoshi online store and Moodmark. Okay, so first we got P3R Tenugi. I'm not sure what Tenugi is. Tenugui? Tenugui? Is that it? How do I say it? Tenugui? Tenugui? But, okay. Let me actually search what is, Tenugui? Tenugui. Decorative towels. Oh, okay. So you guys want a decorative towel? There you go. Next up, we got P5R Joker and Mona Kokeshi doll. I was about to say, oh, are these Machioska? Something like that? I mean, they look fairly similar. But what the heck is a Kokeshi? Kokeshi? Simple wooden dolls, Japanese dolls with no arms or legs, have been crafted for more than 150 years as toys for children. Okay. Oh, the picture that's being used for the example, I think I've seen like a video clip on, was it either Facebook or Instagram? Just like I think in the description it said Alice in Borderlands, something like that. I think that's where it's from, where like a guy was like panicking, like, leave it alone, and then just says like, oh, time's up, and then I think one of these like talking dolls, giant talking dolls, came out and says like, hey, time to make your guess, and just like, oh, it's this guy behind me is like, no, you're wrong. And then he's like, no, I tricked you, because I had a recording play from the last round when you said that. So just like, or when someone said that, so it's just like, basically played a giant trick. So, and basically like it kind of looks like these, but except much longer body, smaller head, and more wooden looks more wooden. Yeah. Then we got a P5R suitcase. Oh, P3R, my bad. P3R, not P5R. Looks really cool. Looks nice. And now we got chopsticks. Ooh. Chopsticks for like 5,500 yen? Really? Are chopsticks really that expensive in Japan? Ugh. But looks like using everyone's profiles. Protag, Ikari, Junpei, Akiko, Mitsuru, Fuka, Koromaru, Igus, Ken, Shinji. I mean, looks cool, but like not 500, 5,500 yen cool. Now we got a P3R Fato Amano Series wine glass for 28,000 yen. 28,000 yen for a wine glass that just has a P3 Persona 3 Reload's logo and a blue stem. They were gotta be out of their mind for this. Like, no way, no. Like, you could probably get that much cheaper somewhere else. Just like, oh hey, can you make me, a wine glass? Sure, that'll probably be like $20. Excuse me. I'm actually we're recording this like kind of late. It's almost midnight on Tuesday, because I've been essentially helping out my dad with the truck all day, and I barely had a break. So I wanted to record yesterday, but I was also too tired. So I was like, nah, I gotta record something today, so I make sure I have something for the Patreon tomorrow. And you guys should just subscribe to the Patreon, please do. And thanks to those who are already part of the Patreon. And next we got the P3R Kanen Santoku 18cm knife. Now, not like this might be worth it, cause like, when we look at like and see like how knives are made and all that stuff, like these look really good. Now again, like just stamping, logo on there shouldn't really make it that expensive, but like depending on like the knives, they are like they work really well. I definitely like to get myself like a knife, something like that. Just like when I'm making like like some steaks, just like it just cuts through like butter, like ooh. Goes through the fat, goes through that meat. Ooh, look at that. Yeah, but yeah, cool knife. Kind of wish there was something on the hilt of it, to make it like a little bit better too. But hey, do you like my Persona 3 Reload branded knife? Okay, now we got a Persona 3 Reload bucket hat for 19,800 yen. And all it has is the protog in the middle of it. Like in the inside, covering of it. That should not be. No. Again, like you probably get this much cheaper. Like get this like made much cheaper, and like why? Like just the outer hat is just like white with the blue text for Persona 3 Reload. I don't. And almost nobody's gonna see the inside of the hat. That is just like, you're gonna have this design, might as well have it put it everywhere, Like, not a fan of that. Not a fan of that. Okay, so we got a Reload clear bottle. I think that should be more like $20. It's 3,080 yen. Should be more about, like 2,000 yen. And we got a P3 Reload PVC bag for 7,150 yen. I mean, if you want to go with that, sure. But like, it is really see-through. And personally, do PVC bags really last that long? And honestly, I haven't seen anyone with a PVC bag like at all. At least where I am. I'm not sure if other areas in the world like people use that, but at least here I've seen people use like not like not cloth. Is it cloth? But like those reusable bags they can buy for like $1 at $1 to at Walmart, Publix, that things. Seen those. But but like not like a PVC bag. Next, we got a reload coffee mug for 2860. And it just says no P3R, no life, and then no coffee in the back of that with the reload logo. Again, 20,000. I'm 2,800 for a cup with just basic text and a logo. Next we got a reload T-shirt. Comes in black and white. Got the protagonist in the front. No, oh, that's a back. That's the back of it. Okay, and then with the front, no P3R, no life. Then we got the back of the black one with something reload with the clock from the midnight for the dark hour, and then no P3R, no life. Like $80 for that. Like, are you for real? Like, shoot, like the Demon Slayer shirt I got from Uniqlo was much cheaper than that, and it feels like much better quality shirts. Just like, nah, man, nah. And now we have a royal coffee mug that just says no coffee with Joker and the royal logo. Okay, and then the shirt, royal shirt with Joker on the back, and then no P5R, no life. Just like, I'm thinking just like it's pretty expensive when it's just like fairly simple things. Like, I definitely think that, with well, talking like apparel, like the bucket hats and like the clear bottles, coffee mug, and like and maybe even like the t-shirts. I can probably make them on like fourth wall and just like sell them at much cheaper price for like people to get. Just like, hey, I can make it easier and you guys can get it cheaper. But yeah, that's Atlas for you. And Isetan Shinjuku. Never heard them before, but hey, that's how they market their stuff. That's how they price it. If you want it, sure, go on ahead. Hey guys, sorry to interrupt this video real quick, but got new merch. Save the 7 shirts, sweatshirts, and hoodies are available right now at my shop. Links will be down in the description below. Get your hands on a shirt. Comes in multiple colors. And hopefully you guys can enjoy it. Feels really great. Feels really nice on the skin. And really hope you guys enjoy it. Now, back to the video. Okay, next up, we got Reload's Thanatos plastic model images gallery and releasing this September. So Good Smile has released details on the upcoming Reload plastic model kit featuring Thanatos, originally announced at All Japan Model and Hobby Show 2024 in October of last year. I mean, it didn't really need to say last year, because it literally says 2024. The figure is part of GSC's Plamatia series for more movable plastic models. Pre-orders for the plastic model are available from February 5th to March 26th on Good Smiles company's website. Now, do keep in mind that they haven't addressed the whole security system issue. I'm not sure if it's fixed. I'm not sure if the security is still down or been addressed, but yeah, just hopefully things are all right, but just keep an eye out. But we can see, the model here. I'm guessing, like, since it says, it's a plastic model kit, we're gonna have to build Thanatos, like put all the pieces together, probably putting on like actually like cutting out the shapes of it. Maybe Maybe it is. Maybe it's not. I have no idea. Never seen or heard of Plummetia before. Um, doing Cave. So who knows? Who knows? But like definitely like the images look really good of Thanatos. Like all of the like the coffins like moving individually looks really awesome. And the details on it looks really great. It looks awesome. So yeah. Continuing on here. I am Thanatos. I was born of thee. I shall walk by thy side. From Persona 3 Reload comes the first plastic model of the Persona and God of Death, Thanatos. The model stands about 160 millimeters in height and features various points of articulations. A translucent support arm and ball joints are used to display the coffins floating behind Thanatos. Metal is used for the chain parts that connects the coffins to Thanatos' shoulders. The models can be displayed wielding a sword. The various parts of model have been separated into different colored runners and pre-painted parts, making it easy to recreate the character with simple assembly. Articulate stands not included. Okay. So yeah, so the different colored runners and pre-painted parts. So it is so I'm like basing it off from that the different colored runners. It's just like you have to take them off that little grid and then like put them all together. So I'm guessing that is the case here. Okay. Details about that: releasing September 25th, approximately 16 centimeters. Okay. Ready to assemble non-scale plastic model kit, approximately 160 millimeters, 6.30 inches in height. Okay. So yeah, if you guys want to build your own Thanatos, hey, here it is. Well, might be pretty cool to do so. But I'm guessing it's gonna be pretty expensive. They don't even put like a pricing on it, so just like, oh, it's gonna be probably expensive. Like, guessing it's like 16,000 yen or something like that. That seems like an appropriate price for something like that, right? Not sure about by the West, but hey, who knows? I mean, it is being released by Good Smile, and they usually do release it internationally, but the release date is kind of different. Like at least Japan would get it first, and then the West. Don't know why, but sometimes it does happen. Going on to the next article. The Persona series sold 940,000 copies worldwide from October to December 2024. 3 months to sell almost 1 million copies. That is still wild that people are still buying the games and like it could still sell 1 million, almost 1 million in 3 months. Huh. So, going down here, Sega Sammy has released the company's fiscal year ending March 2025 third quarter, consisting October, November, and December 2024 financial results. It's like something in my mouth. As with previous earning reports, Sega has outlined the company's tentpole game series sales, including Persona. According to the financial results, the Persona series sold approximately 940,000 units worldwide, including digitals and physical sales, through October, November, December. This mainly comes from repeat sales of Royal, the Royal Remaster released in October 2022, and the newly released Reload in February 2024. The Persona series sold 1.8 million copies from April to September 2024, confirmed in a previous financial report. As a result, the franchise has sold a total of 2.7 million copies this fiscal year from April to the end of December 2024. 2 millions in like in a year, pretty good, pretty nice. As reported in May 2024, the Persona series has sold 5 million copies or 5.06 million copies in the previous fiscal year, from beginning of April 2023 to end of March 2024. So in November, the Persona series sold 23.5 million. So yeah, so that was just in November. So excuse me. So it's probably over 24 million, getting close to 25 million at this point. With 940,000 sold. So yeah, I mean, pretty good, number of copies sold, especially just like mainly between uh Royal and Reload. That's just crazy numbers. So yeah, pretty good to see. It's still making sales despite it's not in the marketing and all that stuff. I do wonder what is the sales for Metaphor. Actually, let me just see. Metaphor copies sold. Yeah, so yeah, I remember we covered that. Metaphor already sold like 1 million within like a day or so, within 24 hours or a little bit more. But I wonder at this point how many copies it sold, because it only did 1 million in a day. And that was like 4 months ago. So we should have heard something about Metaphor here. Yeah, because like October, November, December, 3 months. So, is it that considered in the Persona series? No, it wouldn't be in the Persona series, because it would have been more than 1 million then. So yeah, I wonder how, besides the 1 million that we know, how many it's sold up to this point. Because technically, October, November, December, January, February, like we're about 5 months since release. So we should have heard about it by now, but maybe maybe at the end of the fiscal year we'll hear the sales for it, maybe. But yeah, pretty sure. I'm guessing like it's gonna say, oh yeah, sold almost 2 million. 3 million? Who knows? But so let's go to the next article. So Persona 5 Tactica Morgana Pop-Up Parade statue releasing in July 2025. So Good Smile has announced that they will be releasing a statue of Morgana as features in Persona 5 Tactica in the Pop-Up Parade range figures. Pre-orders are open today, with figures shipping in July 2025. The statue resembles one exhibited by Alice, the Tokyo TGS 2023 and Alice Fest 2024. Now, not gonna lie, I was considering getting this, but I don't know why, but like it is not calling to me. Like, I think it's also because just like with the whole Tactica in front and the other Persona 5 figures I have is just like it's all just basically 5/5 Royal. Having Tactica feels like it's something out of place, and his whole design is slightly different from what's in the base game. So, or like in 5/Reload Royal. So just like I'm like no, and I don't really like this phase. Like in this shot, just like nah, not for me. Pop-Up Parade is bringing figure fans a brand new sense of excitement with the outline. So I was like the large one. From Persona 5 Tactica comes a smaller version of the Morgana statue display at events. Enjoy admiring it from the comfort of your homes. he's an L figure, not just a standard one. And I guess they had to upgrade to an L because I'm guessing like a smaller one would probably be too small. But they could have done what they did with Junko and Chiaki's Papa Prey figure and just include Morgana in one of those. So like, cause with Junko she comes with Monokuma, and with Chiaki comes with Monami, and they're basically about the same, like almost similar height um to Morgana. So it's just like, because at this point, um, they're currently having Haru and On. Those figures are having planned to release this year. So they have essentially Ryuji and Yosuke, and probably if they do Kasumi and the dark Akechi, they got 4 more figures to go with to put Morgana into it. But I feel like it's either gonna be with Ryuji, most likely, because the whole thing that happened in the game with them, or Yosuke. But I'm leaning more towards Ryuji, if they plan to do that. They haven't, besides, Joker and Akechi, they haven't made any of the guys just yet. So, yeah, we're just gonna have to wait and see on that. And I did get my pre-order for they did the Persona 3 Reload protect, so getting him this year as well. So yeah, really gotta. I wish there was more Kingdom Hearts figures, because like I'm looking at my shelf here and just like, wow, I have a lot of Persona stuff, and then just the very few Kingdom Hearts figures is just like the very early the very early models of, well, the first release of Sora in his base, Kingdom Hearts 3 outfit, and then Riku, his first Kingdom Hearts 3 outfit figure, and then Kairi. And I know there was, an updated release for Riku and Sora to make it more similar to the game models versus what they released, initially. Yeah. Wish there was, some Kingdom Hearts Papa Prey figures. That'd be really awesome. Because like the Papa Prey figures are great quality. They're really good. They really bring the characters to life. And great 3D-ness. So yeah, hopefully they can do that. I definitely wrote in like in the form that they did when they had like 1 year, just like, hey, what Papa Prey figures you guys want to see? And just like Kingdom Hearts, Sora, Kairi, Aqua, Riku, all of them. So hopefully, fingers crossed, they'll be able to do that. But I know Disney and all that stuff, it's kind of hard to work with Disney, Square Enix, Tetsuya Nomura. Because went back with Super Smash Brothers Ultimate. They said like, oh yeah, like Disney was still like, yeah, well, we're cool with like Sora being in a Smash, and it was all just like no more, just like, shouldn't Sora be in the game? What about lore and all that stuff? It's just like, no more. Come on. It's Sakurai we're talking about here. You've seen what he's done with the other Smash characters. It's okay to let him be in the game, all that stuff. But hey, we still got Sora in the game. Still got Sora in Smash. But now if they could just do that with Papa Prey figures, that'd be really good. That'd be really good. Last couple of details here. It's gonna cost 8,800 yen, so just about $80, 70 something dollars. And the pre-orders are open now until March 5th, so get in there if you want to pick it up. And the height is about 175 millimeters. All right, there's that. Let's go to the next one. So we got the Persona 5 Phantom X Valentine's Day update trailer. So the Perk World Games has released a trailer for the Valentine's Day update for Phantom X, and it's already out now. Not sure when it's going to end. The update will include new scenario content for the Valentine's Day event. There will also be various Valentine's themed activities added to daily life events. So allow me to take a look at this. Can turn on the background music just real quick. Can you load? There we go. Oh, this is 4 minutes of it. And this is just a trailer for it? 4 minutes for a trailer? Well, I'm guessing like part of it's gonna be like, oh hey, go into more depth of what's happening. Okay, well, let's just take a look at what is happening here. So let us start. There we go. Come on. You can do it. Excuse me.
お待たせしました。じゃじゃじゃーん。
じゃじゃじゃーん。
食べてみてくれる？バレンタインというきっかけがあるからこそ勇気を出せる人間が大勢。
Who is the girl you're going after? Who is your love? Who are you? I don't recognize you either. Chocolate love. Ooh. Yada yada does it. Yeah, so just like, are we at our house? I think so. Yeah, this is our own house. I was like, I don't recognize the place. Nihonshin. So basically like, oh, I don't know what Japanese Valentine's Day is like, right? Oh yeah, the guitar girl. Dang, how many girls are we gonna get with? I mean, not like we have so many party members. Oh no, we're spending Valentine's Day with the owl. Oh no! Don't tell me there's the cheater's end. Yep, it's the cheater's end. Oh, so you spent time romancing all these other girls, huh? Gets beat up. Yeah, we're just gonna call it there because just talking about stuff that we're just not gonna understand. But yeah, that was definitely the cheaters, what womanizing route at the end there. But I could have sworn, like in the main, like in Persona 5, you can at least, like I remember that, like you can't, like you're supposed to not get that ending or like get that event if you don't like if you don't go after every girl. But like even still, like I think like I romance Romance on. No, no. Uh, Actually, I can't remember like which one I did romance here. Like definitely uh Tai, Kawakami, Futaba, and I think I did An and Makoto, and that's it. I didn't go after any other girls besides those five. So, but I still got that event, I think, and all the other girls were there too, despite me just like being like friends and all that stuff. I think. Again, I haven't played the game since in a long time. I mean, I can just probably just like look it up real quick. Like, um, let me just see here. Okay, go to my content. Search, Royal. No. Let's see here. Okay, that's the. Hmm. Where is the Valentine Day? Hmm. No. Yeah, it's supposed to be somewhere within like the New Year stuff, or like the third semester stuff, but I don't see it. Hmm. Uh. Yeah, don't see it. I just want to use it as a thumbnail, but oh well. Okay. Well, I you guys can let me know in the comment section down below if I was wrong or not. Just let me know, okay? And yeah, not sure when the Valentine's Day event's gonna last, if it's already over or not, or if we can still play it until uh sometime this month will end, possibly. Uh, we still don't have any word about the Japanese release of Phantom X just yet. This is an early 2025 release, but nothing yet. Nothing yet. So, um, hmm. Hopefully we'll hear something about it soon. And we know next to nothing about what is next for Atlas in terms of games. Uh, So I was thinking like, oh, maybe at the same play we're gonna get something new from Alice. But no, nothing yet. Now, obviously it's been like 5 months since the release of Metaphor, so at least something new should be announced by now. At least between now and I think at least April, we should be getting something new from Alice that's supposed to be releasing this year, right? They can't go a year without announcing something, right? So just gotta keep fingers crossed about what we're getting this year and all that stuff. So yeah, I just hope we get something good. Okay, so let's go to our second to last article for the day. And upon the background music. Hey guys, this episode is sponsored by Dubby. Dubby is a clean energy drink that's made to give you focus with no crash, jitters, or inks like other energy drinks. I just got myself the Dubby sample pack, which comes with this little tumbler, and also comes with 4 flavor packs. Got the peach and beach, or beach and peach. Comes with the Dub Squat Sludge. My bad, Sludge. I'm reading it backwards. Then we got the Dragonade. I should probably look at it first, then do a thing. And then the Galaxy Grenade. So we're gonna try one of these today, and I'll tell you how I honestly think about it. All right, let's try one of these out. Let's go with Peach and Peach. let's try this out. Alright, so currently right now we have the Peach and Beach. It's a mango white peach cooler. So we're gonna try out. Smell first. Okay, it smells pretty good. I will say it smells better than the last one I tried, but previous one was still good. But time for the taste test. Let's go. Yeah, that's good. That is. Okay, of course, there's gonna be like a little powdery, but overall, like the taste is pretty good. I do like this peach and beach. Not bad flavor, not bad flavor at all. I might get the full tub. Might have to get the full tub of this. It's not bad at all. If you guys want to try out the samples shaker yourself or buy any of the products on Dubby, make sure to use my coupon code PowerJ at checkout to save 10% on your order. So again, that's PowerJ at checkout for 10% off your order. Now, back to the video. Okay, so Wonder Festival 2025 Winter Persona 5 Royal, 3 Reload figures announced. Okay, so the winter edition of this year's One Fest is underway in Japan at the Makuhari Messe Convention Center from February 8th to 9th, so that's already passed. Several previously revealed and upcoming Persona and Metaphor ReFantazio related figures are being shown off at the event. Winter Festival is one of the world's largest figure festivals, and it takes place twice a year. The event holds a variety of builds, from professionally made figures by large companies to independently made garage kit models from hobbyists. Oh yeah, I think like during that time I've just been seeing like a lot of like Nikkei figures, just like ooh, give me all this, ooh, oh, all these expensive, oh no, my wallet, oh no, I'm not buying any of those, oh no. Most of these products are made by hobbyists and will not be available online, and only being sold locally at the event. Others, usually the ones created by large manufacturers, will be available online later on. So from Good Company, we got the SP Arsene, previously announced at the Wonderfest 2024 Winter. The prototype for Arsene L-size figure under the Pop-Up Parade brand was shown at the Mega Hobby Expo 2024 last fall. The colored figure has finally been revealed, slated for 1,300 yen price. Ooh, because that's like over $100, man. But that definitely looks good. That definitely looks awesome. Oh man, that is an expensive figure. Okay, next up from Vispo, we got Mitsuru Kirijo. New scale figure of Mitsuru Kirijo from Reload by figure manufacturer Vispo. She looks pretty nice. It's obviously, you know, black and gray model, but it's based off her doing her third G attack. So looks pretty cool, really nice, showing her queenness. Okay, so now we got from Apex Toys, the Royal protagonist and Reload's protagonist. Figure manufacturer Apex has announced the production figures under the company's Lime Pie brand for Persona 5 Reload and Persona 3 Reload's Persona 5 Royal and Persona 3 Reload's protagonist. Keep on saying Reload because that's the modern thing, you know. So they're both gaining figures. So all got some artwork from, you know, the stock photos from, you know, the cover and all that stuff. Well, this is definitely not from the cover, but promotional images, jokers from, you know, All Out Attack, whatnot. So yeah, hopefully we'll see something relatively soon. And next, figure previously announced at Wonderfest 2024 Shanghai, Persona 5's An Takamaki and her Fan of Thieves guys with Carmen as a 1/6 figure by Starixva. Starixva? Don't know how to pronounce that. Correct me in the comments. Studio is being shown as a prototype. And this being 1/6, it's gonna be expensive. Oh yeah, look how big that thing is. That is, ooh. I'm not even talking about the girl behind her, the massive booba. But like that figure is massive, and the details, just even in the prototype, looks so much. There's so much details in just the prototype. And I always want to wonder, like, how do, like the figures get colored? Like, are they colored like piece by piece and then put together, or like when it's being manufactured, like it's being, like using different like colored materials as it's coming out? Like, let me know in the comment section down below, because I like to know like something like that. But yeah, new figure updates. This Arsene, I'm not sure if I'm gonna be getting that. So next up, now we got the, or it's the last thing for tonight. Metaphor Refantasio's new pixel character and Homo Tenta illustrations for merchandise. Ah, look, we're getting marketable. They're being turned into marketable plushies. Oh no. Alice has revealed 2 new Metaphor illustrations featuring the cast of the game as pixel sprites. Spritz? It's supposed to be sprites. And of the Homo Tenta enemies. This artwork will be features on the merchandise to be sold at the upcoming Metaphor exhibition. Okay. I'm not gonna lie. There was a point in the game where, like, there's all these enemies here you can, like, fight. But, like, there are massive versions of, like, the silver and the gold one. And it was just, like, I almost died to them. Because I did not know how over level they were. Like, they were, like, level 88. And I was level 80. It's just like, oh, this is terrible. Like, one of them is weak to, like one of them reflects all magic, while the other one reflects physical. It's just like, oh great, I can't do my multi-targeted hits on moves on these guys unless it's almighty. Just like, but like, these guys were wild. And really impressive a pixel sprite. And I'm noticing they're not including a certain character, because that essentially would be spoilers. But hey, that's pretty cool. Pretty cool pixel art. Really nice. Then the Homotenta, drawn by the Alice art team. And the merchandise. This is additional merchandise to be sold at the exhibition following the first batch, which was previously revealed. So we've got B5 acrylic boards, going for 4,290 yen each. So one of them is like the splash art when you like load up the game. You see this one. We've got the box art covered there. Project Wii Fantasy. I really prefer this design of Hulkenberg. And then inside of the inside the Gauntlet Runner, then we got the acrylic blocks for 990 yen. Sure, on the Pro Tag, Gallica, Seeker, artwork, more artwork, the phase there, and Hulkenberg, Project Fancy, and the characters here. Okay, now I see how they included that one character. Okay, I'm not saying which character, but hey, they included that character. And now acrylic diorama, pretty cool. Change. You're like, hey, what's your current party like? Oh yeah, I got these characters. Size my ears that big? Is it really that big? Because I'm pretty sure that it's supposed to be his wings, but like, it seems like it seems like it's much bigger than it's supposed to be. Like I think like at least it goes a little bit past like Hulkenberg's head, at least there, but not all the way past there. No way. Now we got some nameplates for 880 yen each. Okay, very nice. Now, acrylic stick key charms, showing their each of their archetypes within. Umbrella key charms. Don't know why it's called umbrella. Maybe it's the shape of it. I mean, not every shape, not every umbrella is shaped like a hexagon. So, I don't know. Then we got some visual art badges, which is really awesome. Definitely, some of the different locations you can see in the game. Really awesome. They look great. And we got a perpetual calendar. So I'm guessing. Oh, okay. So basically, you can line it up. So it goes. This is the month. These are the days, and this covers like both of them together. So okay, you set it to like February 19, which is right over, well, 18. Yeah, 19 is actually now 19. Happy New Day. So up there, it'll appear like in this white space over here. Okay. So pretty nice. But I wonder how it all clicks together, because I don't see like a whole like dot middle to like insert it or something like that. But probably, if when you actually get it, it'll show. And then clear files. Everyone loves clear files, right? It's only not something that they can kind of make cheaply and then, hey, sell for cheap, right? Like, well, what is Japan? What is with Japan's fascination with clear files? Why do they have them? What is the point of them? I have no idea, but they have a lot of them. They do that a lot, as well as like these PVC stands. I think they're called PVC stands. They do that a lot, because I'm guessing it's like probably the cheapest thing that they can like make to like get quick quick buck. Okay, then we got the tapestry B2 tapestry for 2750, which I believe we've seen before. I think, but like, if it's not, like, the artwork looks absolutely fantastic. Love the whole half and half side. Looks really great. And all this. I'm pretty sure we covered this before. I'm pretty sure we have in a previous video. Yeah, almost all the teeths. And poster card set, really awesome. Sketchbooks. I am interested in like, it's an actual sketchbook. Not like, it's just is a sketchbook of the previous what they sketched in. It's an actual sketchbook. Okay. There's some ballpoint pens with the archetypes on them. Okay. Then a book cover. Okay. Metal bookmarks. Luggage tags. Eye mask, really good. I should get an eye mask. Stainless steel mug. Okay, just like whack someone across the head there. A tote bag, which that's a bit expensive for a tote bag. Okay. Then got some T-shirts of the heart. When we pull them out. And Gallica 2. Of royal arms, something like that. And of and of the teeth there. Some mini badges. Swinging acrylic blocks. Not sure what that means. Is there something inside of it? Because why would they like show like this specific one here? I don't know. Some masking tape. I feel like I would not use these masking tapes. Just like, oh, I think these are so unique. Got some stickers. Kind of found they were like okay, we got one set of characters here, then we got like he's another set of characters on the bottom there, like probably like using like the followers perhaps. I've got a memo pad, cool, and a hand towel. All right, a lot of products you can get out of the event there. Man, I wish I had the money to just like splurge on all this stuff. It'd be really cool. Wish there was something here in Florida that they can do here for Metaphor. It's always either Los Angeles, California, or somewhere in New York. Very rarely in Miami. They'll do something for that, but yeah, I do hope they like either Miami or is it Miami, Orlando, Tampa, and maybe like Jacksonville or Tallahassee. Yeah, those are mainly like the five probably like popular areas. They do like some they do stuff for like some events like that. But yeah, that's I think that is the last article to cover for this week. And again, not much in terms of like actual new games and stuff like that. When we're gonna hear something about that, who knows? But hopefully it's soon. Hopefully we can get some new games. But I mean, this week at the time of this recording, hey, we're getting Pyro Yakuza. That's pretty cool from Sega. Definitely want to check that out. I haven't touched the demo of it. I really should, but like we're essentially, I mean, when it releases, I'm essentially gonna be at work by by that when I get it. So just like, oh, and speaking of work, I almost forgot that starting next week, we're starting to close out later times. So just like, why? Like the current time is already great because we're able to just like, hey, we're still be able to grab some groceries or like some get whatever we need from like Walgreens, Walmart, like certain place like that before before they close. By the time we close, they're closed too. So, like we can't buy stuff in case anything of emergency happens. So just like it's annoying. It's I hate that. I hate that. But yeah, that is gonna be it for oh, excuse me. Yeah, it's midnight, past midnight. I get to I have to get to editing this and schedule it for Patreon. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Next episode's gonna be on March 2nd. No, the week of March 2nd. So it's gonna be the 5th for Patreon, the 6th for public. So yeah, make sure you guys keep an eye on that. For that is hopefully is gonna be the Spoilercast episode for Metaphor. So hopefully that'll be it. And yeah, keep on an eye out for the community tab because I'll be announcing who is gonna be coming back to the podcast for the Metaphor Spoilercast. So again, we're gonna be talking about spoilers then. So if guys get angry with you're talking about spoilers and Metaphor, like, hey, I warned you. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Do want to thank the patrons whose names gonna be scrolling on screen right about now. So if you guys want to get your hands on the podcast a day early without any ads, make sure you hit up the Patreon. Links will be down in the description below. And yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys soon on the next episode of the Cathedral of Velvet podcast. I will see you guys next time. Bye.